là gì? Gọi là cháu hay là con nhỉ? Cháu à? Cháu tên là gì? Chip à? À, Khánh Ngọc. Thế hôm nay Chip đến đây làm gì?
Nấu ăn ạ.
À, nấu ăn với ai ấy?
Cô Chi Anh.
À, hôm nay Chi Anh với Chip sẽ làm món gì? Chip biết chưa? Chưa? Ok, món này rất dễ. Món là mì với phô mai, mì sốt phô mai. Chip thích ăn phô mai không?
Thế ạ.
Thích à? Ok.
Đến đoạn nào? Cắt đến đoạn nào? Khi mà chị bây giờ cắt đến đoạn là chị đang bào, rồi chị bảo về cho chip bào, rồi chị hướng dẫn chip, thì em sẽ làm một tuần, rồi chip bào như này mình không nhìn.
Đây, như này.
Chị đổ chậm nhé để cho chip. 3, 2, 1, bắt đầu.
Hey, I'm vlogging from home today because I was not in the office most of the day and we were out for meetings. It's a very rainy day today and thankfully the weather has gotten cooler because it's been really hot for the past few days. As you could see, I shot an episode of Kitchen at Home Chef, and this time with a little girl, 7 years old, and her name is Chip, and she's really, really cute. She is the daughter of my colleague, and my colleague is always like, oh, my daughter is your biggest fan, she really wants to cook with you. And so I thought, why not invite her to my studio and let her cook with me on the show. And if it turns out okay, I may even have her back as a resident junior cooking assistant for me on the Home Chef show. So yeah, I realized that cooking with kids can be fun. Today it strikes me that sometimes in life you get rejected, and rejection hurts most of the time. But if you take that rejection not as an invalidation of your capability, but more like just an indication of what you actually should focus on, then it is actually not that bad. For example, sometimes we get rejected by potential clients, and each time, depending on the size of the project, it can feel a little bit, disappointing, and yeah, it always stings a bit. But each time we turn out not getting a job is a time when we ended up focusing on the right thing. And they say, with everything you say no to, you're saying yes to something else, and the vice versa. With everything you say yes to, you have to say no to something else. So if someone gives you a no, that means you have the freedom, the time, and the space to do something else, to say yes to something else, to someone else. We all only have 8 hours a day to work, so it's okay to get a no, because it brings you closer to a yes with someone that's a better fit for your company. And so each time we focus really hard on those that do say yes to us, and on the projects that we are currently in charge of. And interestingly, by doing that, somehow those that once turned their back around us or say no to us comes back and ended up hiring us again, because they see what we're capable of throughout the period after they rejected us. And if you approach rejection with a positive attitude and not take it as an indication of you being weak or not good enough, then you will have a chance of one day getting that yes. Maybe not from the same person, but from someone even better, or from a client even bigger. And then it feels all the way more sweet. Trust me. Yeah. I've been through many rejections in my life. Really, really many rejections. And some of them I remember very, very deeply because I really cared for the project. One of them being my cafe business. Early on, I approached a few investors that I really wanted to be on the project, but even though I was given high hopes, at the end they still backed out, and I was very disappointed. But then years on, 4 years later, I ended up working with the same partners again on a different project. So a no then didn't mean a no forever. It just meant it's not yet the right time, and I was then not yet ready for that partnership. And now 4 years later, I am more mature, more experienced, and also stronger in general. And yeah, we ended up crossing paths again and working together again. Yeah, so if you do get a no, just want you to know it's never a no for good. But it's not the same when it comes to dating. If you get rejected by a girl, it's pretty much a no. See you tomorrow.